Ever found yourself wondering if that sleek, modern-looking online bank you keep hearing about actually offers the everyday banking essentials, like, say, a checking account? You're not alone. In a world overflowing with financial institutions, each promising the best rates and the easiest access, it can get a little murky figuring out who offers what. Today, we're diving deep into one of those names that pops up quite a bit in conversations about online banking, Ally Bank. Specifically, we're tackling a fundamental question: does Ally Bank have checking accounts? Now, before we give you a straight yes or no, and trust me, let's zoom out for a second and understand why this question even matters. Think about your financial life for a moment. Where does your paycheck land? Where do you pay your bills from? What do you use for those everyday purchases, whether it's grabbing your morning coffee or splitting dinner with friends? Chances are, the answer involves a checking account. It's the central hub of your day-to-day financial activities, a safe place to store your liquid funds, and a convenient tool for managing your money. So, when you're considering a new bank, especially one that operates primarily online, knowing if they offer a checking account is often the first and most crucial piece of information. It's the foundation upon which any other banking relationship might be built. Without a checking account, many of the other services a bank offers, like savings accounts or investment options, might feel less accessible or integrated into your daily routine. Ally Bank has carved out a significant niche in the online banking landscape. They've built a reputation for competitive interest rates on their savings products and a user-friendly digital platform. Their name often comes up when people are looking for alternatives to traditional brick-and-mortar banks, seeking better returns and lower fees. But a great savings account, while beneficial, doesn't replace the need for a functional checking account. You need a way to actually use that money, to pay bills, to make purchases, and to access your funds easily. This brings us back to our central question. You've heard the buzz about Ally, you're intrigued by their online model, but you need to know if they can handle your everyday banking needs. Do they offer that fundamental tool, the workhorse of personal finance, a checking account? The answer, plain and simple, is yes. Ally Bank absolutely offers checking accounts. In fact, it's one of their core offerings, designed to be both convenient and rewarding for their customers. But just knowing they have a checking account isn't the whole story, is it? The real question is, what's it like? What are the features, the fees, or lack thereof, hopefully, and the overall experience of having an Ally Bank checking account? Let's delve into the specifics. Ally Bank offers what they call the Ally Bank Spending Account. Notice the name, Spending Account. It clearly signals its purpose as a transactional account, the place where you manage your everyday spending. One of the most attractive aspects of the Ally Bank Spending Account is its fee structure. In a world where many traditional banks nickel and dime you for everything from monthly maintenance to ATM withdrawals, Ally stands out. They generally do not charge monthly maintenance fees for their spending account. That's a significant advantage, as these fees can really add up over time, eating into your balance without providing any tangible benefit. Beyond the absence of monthly fees, Ally also typically doesn't charge for standard transactions like online transfers, mobile check deposits, or the use of their debit card for purchases. This can lead to substantial savings compared to banks that impose fees for these common activities. Now, what about accessing your cash? As an online bank, Ally doesn't have a network of physical branches like traditional banks. So, how do you get your hands on your money when you need cash? Ally addresses this through their partnership with the Allpoint ATM network. This gives Ally Bank Spending Account holders access to tens of thousands of ATMs nationwide without incurring a fee from Ally. This extensive network makes it convenient to withdraw cash when you need it, without worrying about those pesky out-of-network ATM charges. If you do happen to use an out-of-network ATM, Ally typically provides reimbursement for ATM fees up to a certain limit per statement cycle, which is another significant benefit. So, we've established that Ally offers a checking account with generally low to no fees and convenient ATM access. But what about the features? What can you actually do with an Ally Bank Spending Account? Well, it functions much like a traditional checking account, but with the added convenience of being primarily digital. You get a debit card, typically a MasterCard, which you can use for purchases online and in person wherever MasterCard is accepted. You can also use this debit card at ATMs within the Allpoint network and potentially get reimbursed for out-of-network fees. Managing your account is done primarily through Ally's user-friendly website and mobile app. These platforms allow you to view your balance and transaction history, keep track of your income and expenses in real time, transfer funds, easily move money between your Ally accounts, like a savings account, or to external bank accounts, pay bills online, set up recurring or one-time bill payments directly from your account, deposit checks remotely, use your smartphone's camera to deposit checks quickly and conveniently, set up direct deposit, have your paycheck or other recurring payments deposited directly into your spending account, manage alerts and notifications, stay informed about your account activity, such as low balances or completed transactions. Lock and unlock your debit card. If your card is lost or stolen, you can quickly lock it through the app to prevent unauthorized use. These digital tools provide a high degree of control and accessibility to your finances, allowing you to manage your checking account from anywhere with an internet connection. Another noteworthy feature of the Ally Bank spending account is that it typically earns interest. While the interest rate might not be as high as their savings accounts, it's still a significant advantage over many traditional checking accounts that offer no interest at all. Earning even a small amount of interest on your checking balance means your money is working for you, however little, even while it's readily available for spending. Now, let's consider some potential drawbacks or things to keep in mind. As a purely online bank, Ally doesn't have physical branches. For some people, the ability to walk into a branch and speak to a representative in person is important. If you frequently need in-person banking services like complex transactions, notary services, or safe deposit boxes, Ally might not be a perfect fit on its own. However, for the vast majority of everyday banking needs, their online and mobile platforms are usually more than sufficient. Another point to consider is that while Ally offers extensive ATM access through the Allpoint network and fee reimbursements, there might be situations where you need to deposit cash. Since they don't have branches, cash deposits can be less straightforward than with a traditional bank. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.